everyone, welcome back to Studioloo. It's Cindy. So I'm here today with Tuesday 10. Happy Tuesday. Tuesday 10 is a series where I use up 10 things from this big bucket o' paper that I keep at the back of my desk that actually has somewhat been getting smaller lately from doing these videos. Though I do keep kind of pushing a few more things in, but we'll see what we have today. So this is a magazine page that I kept because I really liked this background for something. I have a piece of acetate from packaging that I'd like to use. This is from a book. I believe it may have been, I forget, it was about swans. I don't think it was the wild swans, but it's a little piece that I kept from a book, and I like the picture. This is a magazine page, and I really love this image of these vintage clothes. This is packaging from stickers of different bugs, a little jelly print, children's book page with this swan here, another children's book page with this girl sleepy here with this bird in a cage, 3 little chickies, and a digital of some seed packets. So that's what's on the docket today for making things. So I'm just going to jump in. I also have a lot of packaging paper that I'm hoping I can use up today too. So that's what's happening. So I'm going to start by just separating these seed packet images and work with this one first. Whoops. I'm a little out of control today, apparently. Okay, let's make a neater line here. Got a little ahead of myself there. All right. I just got back from grocery shopping. Maybe it's all the adrenaline of how much I dislike grocery shopping. I used to love grocery shopping, but I really dislike it now. It used to be fun. Right. I did it again. There's got to be a weak spot in this, I guess. I'm not so worried though, because I actually feel like I don't even want to use the bottom where it says Vic's Floral Guide. I kind of just want the flowers. Maybe the paper had been folded there or something, I don't know. Okay. So I'm thinking about how I get through things really quickly when I use more than one thing together. That's part of Tuesday 10. So let's just do something kind of like that. So first I'm just going to strengthen this by gluing it down on a piece of book page or two. Give it a little thickness. This paper is particularly thin. I'll do that with both of them. Okay. So I hope that you've got something to do and you're going to make along with me. Tuesday 10 are just kind of casual make along type videos. Not particularly a tutorial, but sometimes I guess I'll do things that will be a little different and you can learn from that, then that's nice. There, that's a little bit better. A little thicker to just have a base to work on. And then I think I want to incorporate these little chickies because they're very springy. So I think I'll just fussy cut them out. haven't even really watched a lot of anything today on YouTube. I have been mostly spinning yarn over the last few days because I'm busily trying to get yarn made for my upcoming show in March. And I also dropped by Knit-O-Matic, the Toronto shop that carries my yarn in their store, to sort of see what was left and what was needed. And I need to work on a restock for Knit-O-Matic as well, because they are out of yarn. They only had one skein left. So that was actually nice. But now I need to start building up my yarn army again. Okay, so let's just glue these down. I'm just going to get my Fabri-Tac glue and let it come to the bottom. Stay hydrated. Yesterday was very nice, though. It was good to drop into the yarn store. I got to see a couple of friends, and we got to see this lovely lovebird that my friend who owns the shop has. It's a beautiful little bird. And it's really nice to go into a shop that has a little bird. My daughter was very much happy to see the bird. Oh yeah, I wanted to take a little bit of maybe threads and glue them behind this, I think, like that. Just for a little bit of texture. Yeah. Just trim it a little. And I'm going to actually put a bit of Fabri-Tac behind there too, just because, I mean, art glitter glue probably can do the job, but just because we've got some textile here, we'll add textile glue. Give that a little press for a moment. Okay. And this morning I just spent some time washing fleeces for spinning and dyeing. I have some really lovely Shetland fleeces that I got last year, and I hadn't had a lot of time to play with them yet, so it was nice to finally get to work on them. I think I might use a little bit of green ribbon with this one. Oops. Okay. These scissors are so bad for trying to cut ribbon. Hold on, I'm just going to do it this way instead. There we go. That's neater. It's another very, very cold day today. I think winter is just feeling quite stubborn. It doesn't want to go. But that's okay. Just doesn't feel like an outside kind of day for me today. Pin back of the glue there. Okay. My house is so quiet today. I feel like it's influencing me in being quiet. My kids are always a little sleepy after I go grocery shopping because they wait in the car with their dad. Usually we just all kind of go, and we typically will do a walk or something beforehand. So now it's kind of sleepy time. Watch cartoons or something, watch a movie. I was teaching my daughter this morning about gravity, and we were learning all about Isaac Newton. That was fun. Okay, so these little cuties are done. I think I'll just stitch around the edge of them, but yeah, happy with those. And we have one more of those little birds left. So maybe I'll take a look and see if there's anything else that I could use that with. This leaf, that would be kind of nice to use up as well. Wonder if I have something else in my stash. Maybe we'll make this Tuesday 11 if I have something else in my stash. Maybe this little, I have this little envelope that was a Your Creative Studio envelope. Maybe we will just use it up. Let's grab some scraps here. What's in here? This is all manner of randomness. Washi tape. I have a little girl here too. Just put a little bit of that right there. Grab some odds and ends from in here. A couple of... Okay. Glue this crunchy leaf. There we go. And we'll use up this last little bird. Fussy cutting, bird toes. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm quiet because I did not sleep that well last night. My daughter, she sleeping with me last night, and she was just giving me the feet in the back, I have this pillow that I used when I was pregnant. It's like this great big giant U-shaped pregnancy pillow, and usually when I sleep with her, I stick it between, I actually just give it to her to sleep inside of, and I call it her cuddle pillow, and it is my protection from her scooching closer and closer to me, because if you've ever slept with children before, you know that they typically will just glue themselves to you. Yep. She wanted to sleep with me last night, so I said sure, and yep. Regrets, but you know, they're only little for so long, so I just embrace these things. Oops. I'm gonna use this little leaf too. Maybe plunk it down in here. No. Just stick this back here like this maybe. And just press it all down. Okay. That's cute. That's a cute little envelope, right? Yeah. I think I just need a little more glue in the corner here because I just used glue stick on that. Okay. That one I'm going to call done. Move this out of the way. Okay. So now we need to figure out what we want to do with this blue background. I think I'll do that next. So I'm just going to tear it out of the magazine page. Okay. Now, I'll see if there's anything else that is in my pile of things that I want to use with this. Not the bugs. No. I do have this piece of acetate that is a little bit worse for wear. And that could be kind of nice with some sort of maybe, let me take a look. I don't know where my fish book is, but I do have an idea. I do have a whole book of fish. But I think what I might do is use a sticker from the antiquarian book. There must be fish in here somewhere. Okay, just passed some. These are whales. Maybe we'll use a whale. Octopus, whale. Let's just use a whale. Then, thinking about how I can use this little girl here with this bunny. They couldn't really be underwater though. I was thinking of making her like an air helmet by cutting a circle out, but then she has a bunny, and then her bunny would not be in good shape, right? Okay, let's think. What do we want to do with this? You know what? I think I know what I want to do. So I'll move the antiquarian book and put it back. And I need to glue this down on something to make it a little thicker. Okay. And then I wonder if I can find maybe some watery kind of word snippet. Here we go. Surprised by the appearance of a mermaid. That's watery. Okay. She wouldn't be a good mermaid, I don't think. No. It's slightly challenging trying to create just from the things on your desk, but we'll get there. We'll figure it out. It's nice, but it doesn't help me in this situation. Just looking to see if I have anything that would work with this. I don't think I do. At least not in my bucket of Tuesday 10 things. We have frogs. Oh, here's a book. Hold on, what's in here? No mermaids. Okay. I'm going to give up on trying to create a mermaid for now. And I do have a brush. Good, good. Okay, let's make this sparkly. This is just galaxy glitter from Deco Art, and it's a lot of fun. Just a very nice sparkly paint. I'll just use the rest of it off to the side here. Alright, so now that will need to just sit and dry for a little while. Let's put that off to the side. And then I need to just wrap my brush up in the page here so I can take it to the water. And I think I'm actually going to use the acetate with that piece. So we'll come back to that one last. And now we will move on to using this packaging with all these bugs. I think I have a bit of an idea for this one. ink here. I make this a little grungy. I need a book page. Kind of a grungy one would be good. Oops, I glued the wrong side of that one. It's okay. I've just been inspired by this little girl. I just want to use her on this, I think. She's been hanging around on my desk for a couple of weeks now. So I think we'll just plunk her right here. With her little bunny. Let's put my pin back in my glue. I have to clean up my glue bottles this week. Okay. And then I need, I think, a bit more, something grungier. This is just some old book spine that I kept from tearing a book apart. Okay, and then what else do I want here? Be a bit of birch bark. I like how that kind of frames over her head. That's kind of cute. But I kind of like the brown color a little better. I could break this a little bit off on the side. Okay. Now I think I just need some words. As the last great day came. An opening in the woods. I like an opening in the woods. That sounds fun. Through the dark and dreary. Okay, here we go. Okay. Through the dark and dreary, an opening in the woods seemed more beautiful than ever. So that's a little story for her. Then I think what I'll do is just ink around the edges of this book page a little more, just to make this slightly more grungy. This is a coffee dyed book page, so it's already quite grungy. Grunge our little girl up a little bit. All right, so that's fun. Then figure out the rest of these. So I don't know. I was thinking about making a journal card with this kind of sleeping beauty. But I think I kind of just like this bird in a cage, and I think I'll just make a fussy cut from it that may just go into my fussy cut bin to get used in the future rather than me using it right now. But maybe if I find something that I can use it for now, I will. Let's see if there's any useful words here. Little chirping bird, that could be cute on something. Enchanted creature. Maybe awaken this enchanted creature. Okay. And on the back we have some more nice words. We'll go with found a lovely flowering meadow. Okay. Those will go to the word box. And then I have this picture here. I like this swan with this little crown on, but the little girl kind of crying in the window is a little sad. I think this is the story of the wild swans. So I think I will cut the swan out. Okay. Yeah, it is the story of the wild swans. Just checking to see if there's any good words. I don't think so. Okay. Alright, so now we have this jelly print page. I don't think these are the right fussy cuts for this page. Thinking I'll do some kind of a collage on this page with this stuff here, but I'm going to tear it down a little bit or cut it a little bit just to make it the size of a journal card. Throw that on my scraps. I think I'll use this as the sort of focal point. And I've got this tattered purple leaf that I think is really pretty. And I've got this purple and yellow fish postage stamp. And maybe a bit of foil. And maybe a bit of brown ribbon. We'll see here. Let's see what we can put together here. that too big? A little too big, maybe. Something a little sparkly, just to sort of seep behind that a bit. This tattered leaf kind of coming out, maybe. Yeah, okay. Let's get this glued down. Whoops, whoops, whoops. It's a very delicate leaf. I shouldn't have used glue stick. Okay, the leaf is a no-no. How sad, but oh well. Ah! Okay. Bad ideas 101. All right, I just want to keep working. I don't want to stop and wash my hands yet. I will after I finish this piece. Okay. Let's glue this down. We have this brown fabric. Stamp. Maybe some corrugated cardboard. I wanted to use that leaf. I'm so sad. It's okay though. That bird would go kind of cool with the purple, the yellow and purple. Okay, we'll change the concept a little bit to focus on just the cool yellows that would go with this, so we don't have to grieve that poor leaf anymore. Snip the end off of that. Okay. There's our bird. Okay. Word snippet, and I want to use this little gold bit of trim here. Oh, my fingers need to get washed. Just as soon as we finish this, I promise. Okay. There, that like that. Then Just let everything kind of settle for a minute here. So that will be ready to get backed and stitched around. Here. Okay. And that means we only have one more piece left. So I will just finish this last piece up. Oh, and we still have the other one hanging in the wings there. So why don't I, oh, and this one too. Why don't I go wash my hands actually, and then come back and I will continue. Okay, I'm back and my fingers are mostly clean. Okay, so now I need to decide how to use up the rest of this stuff. So I think for this little bird fussy cut, I'm going to grab this piece of green out of my scraps and just go ahead and pop it on there. I think it would be really fun as like a belly band maybe. I'm just going to stick this book back here again. There we go. Okay, back to where I was here. Where is my glue book? I'll use this big one. That'll work. Okay. Yeah, I just think this looks really cute on here. And then I can just chop this off the bottom. Okay. Actually just happy with this kind of as it is. It's just cute to me. Okay, now I think for this, I'm going to make like some kind of a clustery pocket type situation here. So, I'm just going to grab something out of my scraps. Yeah. So let's just glue this down. Get this out of the way. So get right back in the center here again. Okay. I think this is just going to kind of be like a bit of a cluster, maybe. Get some glue on that, like that. These are just book page scraps from my watercolor. My new watercolors that I was testing out on a book page. Okay. A little bit of the black old book spine that's left over from a really old scrapbook here. Maybe just plunk it there. Then Maybe another piece up here in this green color. Okay. Okay, I'm going to tear that out now, I think, and see what I think. I just want it to be kind of like a big cluster. And it will work nicely as a pocket, I think, once it's all stitched around. Yeah, that's sweet. Okay, that's that one. Now this next one, I had imagined it would be nice as a pocket. I actually have a journal that is about, I'm thinking about the art of death and mourning, and this image I think will be perfect for that. So I'm just going to keep this one simple, really, and just make a pocket with it. And I'm actually going to keep it to this large size because it's actually a relatively large book that I'll be making. The only thing I might do actually is just trim it like this, and it will be an upper tuck pocket. The images in this book were really interestingly like geometric, so I think I will just play on the original image and how geometric it was, because that would be an interesting pocket. So I think I'll just stitch around that one and call it done. I might add words to it. Okay, we're on the last one. This one I think is just very cute, and I think it would be nice in like a stitching journal maybe. And it's just a bunch of vintage kids' clothes, sort of in this kind of interesting little scene. And I'm thinking it might be a cute little booklet with some nice like avocado dyed paper. But let me find something to back it with. I have this floral paper that got, it printed very weird and I don't know why. So I sort of had this idea that to just kind of mess with the pixelation a bit, I would just kind of draw over the roses with some fun kind of squiggle lines to get rid of the pixelation of the bad print. I don't know why this printed this way. When I printed this, I printed probably 10 images that all printed normal, and then this one just printed weird, and I don't know why. But I don't want to waste the paper, so I think I'll just play with it a little bit. Just giving it some definition. I'm just using a felt tip marker to do this, and just going along with the natural kind of lines of the flowers. You don't have to be a famous artist to do this. Just kind of go along with the lines. This is also just something fun to do even when you don't have a problem with your paper. It's kind of fun to just kind of draw these sort of freeform flowers. So probably just kind of do the whole sheet, and then I'll decide how I want to use it. Just adding enough lines to break up any kind of hard pixelation on the eyes. I find blurry images like this kind of hurt my eyes because my eyes are trying to make them make sense. Okay. How large is this? So that's probably sufficient, but maybe I'll just do this one. Okay. Okay, that should be fine, I think. So what I will do now is just glue this we want to back it with this. Okay, so now we have this on the inside and that'll be on the outside, and we're going to make like a little booklet. And I think I'll put a bit of ribbon on this, possibly some tatting, just on the front here. Yep. Or possibly on the top. Maybe on the top would be cute. So then what I'll do is I will stitch all the way around this paper, and then I will put some sheets of avocado dyed paper in the center, cut them the same size, and then stitch through the center of those to kind of finish that off. So I will do the stitching of that afterward, and I'll show you the final product here. Okay, but for now that's what I want. We'll go back to this one. Hold on. Let's just see if this is dry. Almost. It's still a little tacky. You might be able to just kind of wipe the tacky bit off. Yeah, it's not super tacky, but a little bit. Now I think my plan for this might just be the acetate on top of it to kind of make it shiny. Now I gotta see if I can clean this acetate up a little bit. Where are my baby wipes? Right there. Because it's acetate from packaging. So I'll just move this off to the side here. Going to give it a clean with a baby wipe on both sides. And then I'll just take a clean scrap of cotton and go over it. trying to get any smudges that it has off if possible. Might not be possible though. That's not terrible. Then I think this would be neat on here to just make it shiny. And I don't want it to be like a shaker or anything like that, so I think putting it directly on there is totally fine. Now I just need something to back it in, maybe that's a little bit bigger than all of it. And I could probably use this file folder scrap. And then I will just glue it on there. Okay. And then I'm going to leave a little bit of a border. Okay, so first thing I think I'll do is I'm going to stitch around this. So I'll do my stitching and I'll come back and then we'll be mostly complete everything so that I can, actually, you know what, let me finish the whole thing. I'll tell you what I'll do though. So I'm going to stitch around it. Then I'm going to ink around it with some blue, and then I'm going to lay this on top probably and stitch around it again. We will see. Well, I'll tell you if there's any changes, but that's the plan. So let me do my stitching and I'll come right back. Okay, I'm back. Everything is stitched around. So let's see what we made from today's 10 random things on my desk in this Tuesday 10. So first was this little envelope that we made with the leaf and this little cutout. I just stitched around the edges, so this can be like a double pocket. This pocket is functional, and then you could just glue here and here and make it another pocket. I backed this with some avocado dyed paper and stitched around it. Left a little border of avocado because it's just so pretty. This one I did the same and just stitched around the black and white image right on top of this other stuff, and then all the way around again. Stitched around this little cutie pie, and then the belly band, stitched around it. And then did multiple stitches around the cluster, like multiple lines. This pocket, I mentioned I was just going to keep it simple, and I still am. This one I completed, so I first stitched around this whole image, then took 2 pieces of avocado dyed paper and placed them inside here. Then I stitched down the center, and then whenever I make booklets this way on the outside, I always put a piece of washi tape to just cover up the external stitching. I just think it looks a little nicer. And then I stitched around this one with a zigzag, and then the final one was this sparkly whale. So what I did with this one, initially I was just going to lay the acetate on top and stitch it all around, but then I decided to just do kind of a free form circular shape and stitch around it just to kind of give it a little bit of interest, so only the center part will be shiny. So that is it for me for today, for Tuesday 10. I hope you had fun seeing all these things come to life. I didn't count them. Let's see, what did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we created 10 again out of 10, but this time it's 10 finished pieces. So thank you again for hanging out with me. If you enjoy this series or in general my videos and you have fun here with me, then please subscribe. You can find all my social media information down below in the description box. I hope you have a really great Tuesday. Thank you. Bye for now.